This is Anno 1800. We're here on Xbox Series X. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. So what are we getting here? It's a 4K resolution at 30 FPS. There is spatial sound and Dolby Atmos support. It is a game you can play, well, I guess you would say alone, or you could play multiplayer up to 16 co-op too. There's kind of options for both of those if you want to play online. But this is an interesting city building game because it's sort of like a real-time kind of strategy city building game where it's less about like, you know, kind of just building cities or just doing specific like combat. The idea is you are creating like, oh, look, there's a cat on the roof. I've never noticed that before. You are you're trying to build like trade routes, and you know it's a different kind of strategy title, and you can play this a couple different ways. So there's an actual campaign where it'll take you through things, and no matter how you go to play it, you can choose hands-on, hands-off for how you can do it. But yeah, we're in the sandbox mode. We've got a normal starting amount, but yeah, you can kind of, you know, choose how you go about it. Do you want to do something like, hey, you know, we're kind of playing for fun, we're doing sandbox, unlimited budget, or we want something more intense in sandbox and have a set budget? Or do you want to do the campaign and have like sort of set missions and learn things along the way? It's really quite up to you, and I'm gonna kind of show it off and give you an idea of like, you know, the different types of options that are present with within this title. And it's kind of a cool game. Like, I've played one of the other Anno titles on PC to review quite honestly quite a while ago, so it was kind of cool to see the series kind of arrive, if that makes sense, on the console platform. I was like, oh, that is you know, that's a really interesting thing, because like I said, it's a different type of strategy title. It's a different type of you know, it's a different type of game, and I like that we have, you know, in this era, more varieties for the types of titles that are present on the platforms. I think that's really, really cool. So we're kind of like setting up, I guess you would say, like our structuring. We're kind of just getting things going. I guess we'll put this right here, kind of putting up some of the buildings. So it's quite neat. Like, you get to see, you know, the different people doing their jobs. It's pretty intricately detailed, and you have boats and stuff. Like, I'm just kind of totally starting off just to show off, you know, building stuff and everything like that. We also do need to get farmers going. I was just trying to set up like a little bit of the industrial and everything like that. And I'm sure there's very likely going to be more, let's just say, hardcore people that I'm sure will disagree with any sort of building structuring I get. So I am trying my best just to kind of show it off, nice and easy pace, and give people, you know, an idea of things. So yeah, there's a lot to this game. It's very, very intriguing. So it's this particular era. Like, the different Anno games, they play off of like different periods of time, if that makes sense. Like, they're different. You know, some are different eras, and they do different concepts, but the idea is kind of the same. That it's like it's a different take on, you know, the concepts of what's present here too. You also get to customize your character to a degree. Like, I've got, you know, kind of like my own character, and I chose like a banner, and you choose like a little design and everything like that. It's kind of neat, you know. It's an interesting, you know, kind of concept, and I think you can really get like really into this, if this makes sense. If that makes sense, like you can really kind of like intensely get behind the concept of like what Anno's going for. Like, it could feel really, really crazy as you like kind of rush things, and you can change the time period just by like holding Y, and you can like go faster. You can give a little bit of a pause, a little bit of a hurdle, so you get a feeling for things. But yeah, it's just kind of like, it's a really genuinely interesting title, because it's like, if you like, you know, I really thoroughly enjoy like my city builders. Like, I don't know, you might have seen that. Like, I do enjoy city building games. So for me, Anno is an interesting sort of concept because it's like, you know, you're building, but you're doing so in a strategy type of situation with like diplomacy and trade, and you know, there's a bit of warfare too, and you can kind of like, when you do the tutorial for this one as well, you can like throw dynamite off the side of your ship, which is kind of funny. And you know, there's exploration and there's discovery and setting up a bit of a, you know, like a civilization, I guess, of sorts, or a society of sorts in this particular era. And I'm hoping that we kind of see like maybe more entries in the series, especially if they maybe do like, oh, iron deposits. You know, if they are to continue like supporting the console side of things, I am hoping that maybe this is you know, justifies them being like, hey, let's do future entries. I don't necessarily think we'll maybe see like kind of like older entries, but it would be kind of neat to get you know, additional titles. I think in the series would be really, really good. Buildings by progress, buildings by type, harbor buildings, which we don't have a fishery yet. We need to have more farmers. It's always a grind, right? Cool deposits. See, there's so much good stuff for us to get. Oh well. Anyways, like, it handles well. It does look pretty good. I mean, obviously, it would have been nice to have, you know, like a higher frame rate going on. I think would have been a pretty good sort of thing for this one. But yeah, I accept it for what it is. Obviously, I've discovered a new island. Really, is that where I just was? Unbelievable. Well, there's another new island over here. So we're kind of like a little bit of a discovery phase. I literally was just at this island. Okay, well, we'll let the ship go. But it's kind of neat, you know, you get to see like little reflections on the water, and it's just this nice little... Like, if you like these types of city games, I think one of the cool things with them is like you get to see all of these like little, you know, kind of details come alive. For like the little like people running around, and the little ships and all that. It's cool, right? Like, I don't know, it's kind of interesting. Just trying to give you an idea of everything in action so you can take a look at this and see if it's something for you. Because obviously, I do... You know, I believe that there's a lot more kind of deeper intricacies of it. I do wish the rendering was like a little bit kind of faster though on some of the textures. Like, I think that's a bit weird that it's like... Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed that, but when we go up close to like buildings and stuff, it takes like a second for like... You know, everything to kind of fully properly render. Consumables, public service, city-type buildings. Small warehouse, yeah, we just gotta get the island kind of building up and stuff. And if I am doing a horrible job of this, feel free to let me know as well. I'm,
we're taking every care.
Certainly interested in, of course, improving my Anno working conditions. I want more lumber. There we go. So we've got lumber being produced. Obviously that's helpful. And then, yeah, eventually you do your trading and everything like that with your goods and your items. Yeah. It's pretty, like, you know, it's kind of straightforward in the concepts and everything like that. So this is the new island we discovered. Definitely seems like there's a lot to play off of. So the sandbox mode is obviously going to be a little different. You know, like there's the campaign structuring, I think, is really quite interesting because it's like, you know, you got like preset scenarios and that you're working through and you're trying to, you know, do your stuff, guide your cities to prosperity, whereas sandbox is a bit more like, you know, have fun with it. And then there is the multiplayer as well if you're kind of that sort of crazy and into it, I guess. It just depends on your dedication level to building a cozy empire. But yeah, I really enjoy these types of games. Even if I'm not doing it from the sense of like really competitively trying to do it, I am like having fun building things. Yeah. 32 out of 50 farmers. We've got to build. Bum, bum, bum. Gotta keep that boat or that beach line pristine, you know. Maybe in a couple hundred years, people will be able to buy this up for and sell off for little buildings here for millions of dollars. Yeah, I am hoping we unlock some more stuff to play with though in a sec here. I guess I could have went for more like an unlimited sort of play around sandbox area, but
Princess Ching.
I don't know if that would be as fun.
Oh,
Oh,
about your otherworldly customs.
my otherworldly customs? Okay, it's not that creepy. I'm just putting up a lot of farm places. Let's not be too strange about this. Want to unlock workers. Upgrade the residence. I'm missing residence, but I want to make this residence place awesome. Yeah, so we're gonna have people, you know, kind of moving in, and you can see like, oh, you're a content farmer. That's good. Need not demanded. Okay. Well, how's the lumber production going? Everybody happy? Okay, what about here? Yeah, there's lots of like really fine-tuned kind of details in this one to actually get like a thriving economy going. Like I guess I could speed things up, but also taking my time because I'm not in a rush. I like how easy it is to like get the roads and stuff kind of smoothly going. New buildings have been unlocked. Okay, I don't know how I respond to that other than building those new buildings. Ah, there we go. We just need more farmers. We can get production chain things going. Now we can have the fishery. Then I don't want to build on land. I don't know why I was taking a second for that. Oh, and we can combine it too. Isn't that just quaint? That kind of like, I love when things fit together properly too. I don't know if other people have that for video games, but like when you're doing city building, it's like it's so nice when everything kind of like lodges together in like a really nice kind of way. Because look, now it's like combined. Look, this guy's got a horse. So now we've got the fishery going. That's good. We should go see what our ship is up to. Let's go see the island design. Oh, wow. That is really interesting. That is very, very little quaint town design. This is what I'm saying, is like when you get things going, you have like your populace doing stuff, and it's not like, you know.
Perhaps you are a dragon among mortals.
Do I keep my camera still?
There is nothing like trying.
Photograph Sir Archibald's lighthouse. Quinn's lighthouse. Okay. Well, I gotta find.
Water may float a boat.
It's their flagship. So I guess we got to get busy exploring or get busy not finding cool stuff out there in the world, right? Hopefully you come across something that we're looking for. But that's the thing, is like there's missions and quests, and you've got this whole sort of world that you can jump into, and yeah, it's really, really neat. And then there's like the greater, you know, the old world, and they've got this like big map, and it's just there's a lot of complexity to it, if that makes sense. Like you can see your influence, and oh, there's so much on here. Bonuses, oh my god, like seriously, like this takes like a long time to like really, really get all of the stuff going, if that makes sense. Like there's just like a lot to this game, and it's really neat because I'm trying to highlight that this is like a very different kind of like city type building game, and I think it's really cool and very quaint, and yeah, I think there's a lot to it. No warehouses in range. Is it because of the road? It's probably because of the road. There we go. Does that help our little warehouse problem? That it does. That it does. If anything, I probably should have made more roads, like, kind of splittered between the different areas and stuff like that. That would have been a good idea. But that's alright. We'll get production going. How are the houses filling out?
I am a humble servant of Her Majesty, called upon for...
Oh, we find Sir Archibald, because we're supposed to get, like, a photo thing or whatever for this dude, or for the lady of this dude's, like, you know, lighthouse and all that. And we probably need more humble abodes for people and farms and stuff. So this is, yeah, it's a cool, like, you can literally, like, if you get into this game, you can really waste your time playing this. Like, a lot of time can be wasted doing this game. Just like an insane amount. Missing residents? Oh, this is ridiculous. The upgrade tool. There's like so many upgrade things. Sorry. I really like these, I really enjoy these types of games. Select and jump to ship. Or we'll just jump to it. What? There we go. Where is Archibald? Okay. Someone will take a photo of this thing. Jump to object. Sure. How is his lighthouse any different from like the lighthouses that I have? Kind of funny. Okay, I'm gonna prompt. What are you doing, ship?
Flagship ready for orders.
Yeah, you go over here. I'm gonna go and play around with the new thing because I'm more or less trying to build and stuff like that. We're a village. Ooh, we can unlock the next step of society. That's exciting. A pub? You know you're a real place when you've got a pub going on. A schnapps? Oh, look at us go. I think I'd rather save that space for like a pub or something. Yeah. I kind of want the roads to be... Maybe I didn't make the road wide enough. Yeah, because it doesn't really fit the... Because I don't know if I just want this to be like a straight lane, or... Maybe I should start building kind of out like this. You really gotta structure things, you know what I mean? You really gotta set up in a strategic way, and you gotta get all these new buildings going. I was wondering if I should get more like fishing stuff going. Yeah, we definitely could use more wood. Did I build this too far over? No, okay, good. Let's kind of get that road going. We're missing a potato field. Oh, but I want to start collecting stuff. That is funny. Yeah, we do. We need a potato field. Oh my god. Yeah, and let me guess, for the other thing we need the other consumables. We need the wool and stuff like that. Because you got to be able to actually collect materials in order to build stuff. I want to build a pub over there, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you gotta make pubs. People want to drink. The people want to drink. Can you blame them? I don't think you can. Okay, so we'll do another... How much space do these things take up? 3? I don't know. Anyways, you gotta build, you gotta create, you gotta make some interesting designs. You gotta make sure resources are handled well. You've got to create quests and do them in their story or sandbox, and it's a cool building game. It's definitely something a little bit different to enjoy.